Julie, it's so great to have had you here. We're thankful that you came and participated. And we're just wondering, I want to ask you a couple of questions. What was your quality of life like prior to attending NIHF?
Well, before I came here, well, actually in 2000, I got mono again, which by the way, you can get more than once. And then I got CMV. So I quit my job and I went to bed, which was foolish, but so finally, about 5 years later, my husband, who traveled a lot then, and my kids are all gone, so I did that. I just stayed in bed for those 5 years. I got about 14 sinus infections a year. So finally I had sinus surgery. Then I was doctor shocked. And I went to multiple doctors, and they all said, Julie, let's try this medication, or let's try this medication. And I have to tell you, my medications look like the old woman's pills, you know. If you're crazy, shake your pills. That's what it looked like. And I think the clincher for me was I had an injury on my knee. I just started trying. I had just pure will. I hired a trainer, and I, again, was still doctor shopping. But my sister-in-law challenged me to go on a marathon run with her. And she helped me train, and I hurt my knee. And it bugged me, it swelled all up. It really bugged me, and I went to an orthopedic. He took a picture, and he said, yeah, your meniscus is all gone in both your knees, but this one was the worst. And I limped, and I started feeling sorry for myself, and I said, I'm not going to bed. So after sinus surgery, I still had problems with not being able to function in life. And they did take my vitamin D then, and she said it was about 18. She says, you know, they're doing some research. They find if you have low vitamin D, maybe that's something that will help you. But instead, they gave me anti-inflammatories, tried hormone therapy, and I spent a lot of time in bed, which worried my husband. Then I tried Prozac. Now, there's a wonder drug. I came up with a plan to kill myself, and I'm thinking, okay, this is really good. This is really good.
Right.
So then Bill started talking about NIHF a little bit, and I was taking maybe 1,000 vitamin D, but I just never noticed a difference. I didn't know how much to take, but no other doctor could tell me either. In fact, everyone would say the same thing. Of course, I doctor shopped. And I finally got so this is your best medical advice. And I don't agree with it. That's what I'd say to them. No wonder they didn't want me as a patient. Anyway, when I came here, I was just getting so I could do things again. Because I was having grandkids. I wanted to keep up with them. You know, I wanted to be different. I had a strong desire and a strong will. And my personality is not a depressive personality. But I really couldn't do it by myself. I just couldn't. So when I came here the first time, I didn't have the knee injury. I did that one summer. I went home and I said, Bill, I think this is the answer. I can't believe how good I feel. So then I came back, but by then I'd gone skiing and my knee was really bad, and I had the brace, remember? I was here with the brace. And I have to tell you, between Monica and Jared, I don't know what they did to realign me. Now, mind you, I've had a trainer this whole time, but these guys helped me. But on the other hand, I started taking 14,000 vitamin D. I'd taken that 50,000 for 3 months, and I kept thinking, maybe there is something to this. Because the one thing it did do is I didn't have those moments where, literally, all I wanted to do was go back to bed. Because it had been 10 years. They called it chronic fatigue. In my opinion, it was, I don't have a clue what's wrong with you. That was how I felt about it. I didn't think that was the answer. I wasn't going to do it, let's put it that way. But when I came and heard about vitamin D and I read your book, I went right back to her and I said, I want to be on the 50,000, then I want to be on the maintenance. She didn't know what to tell me on the maintenance. Yes, on the maintenance. And then I told her I want to check my vitamin D, and that's when she said no. And I came back here and I said, Dr. Sorensen, what am I going to do? And you said, well, check it. Let's check it. And it's finally 68. And I think what that has done, two things. I think the clean diet has really made it anti-inflammatory, and the vitamin D has really made a difference in my life. Huge. Now I'm still taking, the other thing I got was Hashimoto's. so to attack my thyroid. And I don't have thyroid. I take thyroid the rest of my life. But I'm okay with that. Anyway, I have to tell you, yesterday, I not only skied the best I ever have, I was the strongest, most confident. I could go down any hill. Never in my life. And I'm an old woman now. Even when I was young, I could do that.
Don't
it's
say
amazing.
That about old Julie.
No, I feel like the rest of my life is going to be good instead of just getting old and, I don't know, surviving.